Well, hello, friends and family. And back from Puerto Vallarta. We had a great vacation down there, but we did have some hiccups along the way. WestJet left us abandoned in Puerto Vallarta at the last minute when they went on strike, so we had to scramble to get home, and it took us an extra 24 hours of two flights, one to Dallas, stay over in Dallas, and then from Dallas to home. But we made it, and it was all good, so it was great. And I want to continue on with my conversation on autosuggestion from the book Think and Grow Rich because it's so important. I know I've done two previous videos on it. I think this will be the last one, the third one, part 3. But it is crucial. I think it's actually the most important aspect of our lives that control our lives is this concept of autosuggestion. And so before I get into that, though, I just wanted to comment on an experience that I have. As you may or may not know, most of you would know, you see I post some of the charity work that my wife Anna and I do, and one particular one was of a blind man that we helped out by making a new cardboard sign for him and doubled or tripled his income, whatever. So we came to check on our friend there and asked him if the sign was doing good and the sign that we make, and he said yes. And you say it worked out good?
Sí, it's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He got twice as much money.
More money.
More money he gets?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
hola.
Sí. And the puente, okay, look it. Oh, toma.
Oh, that's so wonderful. That's
It's
so
okay,
wonderful.
it's
Yes,
okay.
thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Buen verbo.
All right, thank you. Hola. Anyways, I've been getting a little bit of feedback on negative feedback on that. People are saying, why do you have to brag about stuff like that and embarrass this person and just do your good work, but you don't have to tell anybody, and it's like I'm bragging or something, and nothing could be further from the truth. I'm sharing those videos to hopefully inspire others, inspire you to be more charitable in your life. I mean, that idea of putting a sign around that, a different word sign around this to help this blind man was something I had seen on YouTube, and the video was very professionally done, and they showed how the blind man was getting a little bit of donations all day long, and then as soon as they changed the wording on the sign, his donations went through the roof. But it was so professionally done. I wondered, was it real? Does it really work? And so when I had this opportunity to test it to see if it really worked, I thought, let me do that, and I recorded it, and I did it out of the goodness of my heart to see if it actually worked, and it did, and it felt so great doing it. I'm not looking for clicks or bragging about being a good person. Look at me. That's not the whole reason for it. The whole reason for it is we got to make good louder in this world. The negativity, all the violence, all the bad stuff gets all the airtime. And so we need to give more airtime to good deeds and good things to make good louder. And so that really ties into this chapter on autosuggestion from Think and Grow Rich. I've been reading this book, Propaganda. I'm halfway through it now, but I've got all kinds of little bookmarks on here because there's so many great notes in here to make. And I've read this book, The Psychology of Persuasion Influence, and there's a lot more books out there, but you are either going to have to start auto-suggesting to yourself what you want in life, or you are being auto-suggested to by the agendas of corporations, the agendas of government, the agendas of society. You are being auto-suggested to constantly. And if it's constant negative news, you can just imagine what that is doing to your psyche. And so that's why it's so important to take control of the autosuggestion in your life by taking the initiative to autosuggest to yourself what it is you want, and block out all the propaganda that is being used against you to make their agendas come true at your expense. And so that's the most important thing I wanted to talk about here was autosuggestion is crucial to achieving what you want. So if you've been following my videos, you know that we are in a field of energy. We are a mass of creative energy, and we're in a field of energy, and this energy is intelligent, and it has only one desire, and that is to become whatever we want it to be. And I've had people actually disown me now because of this newfound level of understanding and awareness. And so I want to make it clear that you do create or manifest the experiences that you're having in life. But it's not like you can pick the actual experience, it's the emotion. The emotions that you harbor, the most intense emotions you are harboring in your subconscious mind, which is really hard to know what it is, but you can do it, you can change it, so just pick and choose what you want to change it to. But the emotions that you are harboring in your subconscious mind is communicating to this field of energy that we are in, and experiences are created around you to support those emotions. So if you support, or if you have an intense subconscious anger, and a lot of people do, even if you're in denial consciously, it doesn't matter. Your conscious mind only controls 5% of your life. Your subconscious mind is 95%. So you don't kid yourself if you're thinking, oh no, I'm not that way. You probably are. You got to understand that it's that anger, that emotion of anger, that gets manifested around you in experiences. So, you don't get to choose what the actual experience is. I mean, you can if you focus on it, but if you're not going to focus on an actual experience that makes you angry, experiences will be created for you to support your anger. And so that is what this whole existence, this whole reality is. And I think now that I've realized that autosuggestion, when you take control of your autosuggestion to yourself, and you focus on what it is you want with the emotions of already having it, that's why it's so powerful and it works. Because right now you're focusing on what's being shown to you by the agendas of others, by society, by government, by corporations, and that is what you are manifesting around you because of the emotions that are attached to those agendas. And it's quite honestly, like corporate agendas are, to get people to work for them for as little as possible as they're willing to work for, to extract every pound of flesh out of you. So you have that emotion of lack and limitations, and so that emotion continues to be manifested around you because it's the emotion that's being manifested. The events are being manifested around that emotion, and so you got to change your emotions, and you do that through autosuggestion. Love and gratitude is the emotions of God. And hatred and greed are the emotions of Satan. And they are real. Both exist in this field of energy, but it's all based on our emotions. So take control of your emotions. Doesn't matter what you're seeing out there. Yes, there's war and violence and all that kind of stuff, but don't let it internalize your emotions. If you see violence or anything that's causing you any negativity, you just want to send out some compassion and love and God bless, and please look after that. But do not get saddened or depressed or angry at anything, because that will just create more events around you that will manifest those more emotions more often. So that's the way that whole thing works. And so I think I've really thoroughly gone through this autosuggestion chapter, so I'm going to leave it for now, and I hope that this helps you. But this is not something that you can just hear me talk about and then say, oh, that was really something really interesting. You got to pursue it yourself. No one else will pursue it for you. You need to take control of your thoughts, your conscious thoughts, because it's only 5% of your results in life, and focus on what it is you want, so that the subconscious mind, where 95% of your life is controlled, will start to manifest events that support those emotions. I liken it to the David and Goliath story from the Bible. I never realized it, but David was able to slay Goliath with one focused shot. And I really think now that the meaning behind that biblical story of David and Goliath is exactly that. We need to, our smallest part of our thinking, even though that's all we ever hear is our conscious mind, but it is only 5% in control. That 5% needs to be laser focused on what it is it wants to accomplish in order to get the Goliath, our subconscious mind, to subdue or produce that result. And so that's something I'm delving into more so right now in that biblical story. So that's of interest, and you should also delve into this more. Like don't just take my word for it. I'm just planting a seed, hopefully, in your mind, that you will then nurture and grow and become more aware, and you'll take yourself to an extraordinary life if you just start with yourself, because there's no one else that's going to do it for you, and the events around you will start to shape into whatever it is you're striving for emotionally, and so just stay in a state of mind of love and gratitude for everything. And ignore, reject, do not entertain any of the negativity you see around you. It's nothing to do with you. Leave it alone. Yeah, if you lose a loved one or something really sad happens, you just got to show some compassion. That thank God that they're in good hands now with God, and that way you can at least minimize the downside of your emotions, and get rid of the sadness and depression and anxiety and stress and all those things that keep you in that low level of vibration, because that's what it all comes down to. We're in a field of energy. It's all about vibration. Vibration is the language of this universe, and vibration is created by emotion. All right, and you know that for a fact. I mean, you just think of some of your most intense emotional activities that a human being can have, and it does feel like you're a 100,000 watt transformer, doesn't it? It's a high vibration. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about procreation, right? And other exciting adrenaline activities that humans do to get that juice. It's all about vibration. So that's it. I hope you're enjoying this video. I'm going to start doing some more now. I really want to touch upon the next one, these 4 emotions. God is love and gratitude, and Satan is hatred and greed. And hatred and greed are Satan's tools to suppress God or spirit, and it manifests through our ego. So we're going to delve into that next. All right. All the best for now, and thank you for watching. And hopefully you're getting something out of this. Take care.